everyone, so today I'm going to show you how I'm going to glaze and stain this teacup and saucer tropical flower. Now before I do, I normally use a turntable and I place it underneath my board, and the reason for that is I don't want to handle the sculpture. Once I've started applying the stains, it transfers really easy onto the fingers. So TikTok Shop have got this turntable available at the moment, so I'm going to add the image now. So there you go, the link is below attached to this video if you just want to click down there and see it. It's a really good turntable, it's nice and flat, so that means it's stable and doesn't rock, and it's really good for large sculptures too. So I'm going to go ahead and let you watch the rest of this video. Thanks for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be glazing this tropical flower teacup and saucer. I made it using a ceramic sculpture template. I designed them and then share the designs with the general public so they also can have a go at making lovely sculptures like this. So this template will be available to download from my shop. The shop name is Backyard Art SD and I sell my templates on Etsy. So it'll be in the description, or I'll tag the shop name in this post. So wherever you're watching me from, if you would like to have a little look round this video, you'll find the link somewhere. But I'm going to go ahead today and show you how I glaze this. As you can see, it's really cute. Really nice teacup, and it's about proper teacup size, maybe slightly larger. And then there's the saucer. So the first colour I'm going to use today is Ruby, and it's a nano stain, and I normally just mix it with water and then apply. So let's jump ahead to that. There you go, I've added some Ruby Red to my little plastic lid, and then I'm just going to add some water using a spray bottle. I'll normally aim for about half and half, and then just mix it with my brush. It's easy to mix nano stains, quite fine powder. And there we are. And that's ready. So now I'm going to apply some to the centre of the flower and kind of make an ombre, just around the edge of the stem. So I'm going to apply this stain all the way around the edge there. So let's jump onto that. And there we are. So now I'm going to add another colour. Let's have a look at what that's going to be. So I've decided on salmon as the next colour. And what I'm going to do is just mix a little bit of salmon in with the ruby that I've already got there, and then try and create an ombre. So let's have a look at doing that. And there we are. So I've mixed those two together. And now I'm going to apply to where I finished off with the ruby. So I'm going to go ahead and do all the way around. And now I'm going to use a little bit more salmon just on its own, just to highlight this area. So literally all I do is add about this much to a lid and then add some water. There we are. Mix that in until all the lumps have disappeared, and then apply. So I'm going to go ahead and do all the way around. I've gone all the way around with salmon, just neat, and now I'm going to add a little bit of white to the salmon just to pale it out a little bit more, and then do the edge with that. Same as I did before. Just grab a little bit of stain, add it to the lid, add some water and mix it up, and that will give me a nicer paler shade to add round the edge. So now I'm going to add that to where I left off, all the way around. Inside and out. There we go. So now I'm going to paint the stem orange and the little flower at the top yellow. To make orange, I'm going to mix the lemon zest, like so, and the ruby. And let's see if that brings up a nice orange. There we are, that's a lovely orange, isn't it? So now I'm going to apply that to the stem. That looks great, doesn't it? So now I'm going to apply a little bit more red to this orange to make it a little bit deeper in the centre and then graduate up. And then I'm going to put bright yellow on the flower. And now I'm going to add some yellow to those areas there. Just on the inside using a ball bearing tool, very, very small one. Isn't that lovely? It's really cute. It's going to look really good when it's finished. So now I'm going to do the little flower. Same again with a zesty lemon nano stain. Just go over that whole entire flower. Starting to come together now, isn't it, the colours? So what colour do you think I should do in the centre? I think I should use the orange. Maybe a bit darker shade of orange. And then just touch it in the centre. What do you think? So let's go ahead and do the rest. Now I'm going to add Amazon green, which is a really dark green, to the leaves. And as you can see, it's a really lovely dark green. Mix that in. Add a little bit of yellow too. Just lighten it up a little bit. I think I'm happy with that colour. So now I'm going to paint the leaves dark green. And there we go. So that's the handle done. And now I'm going to paint the leaves on the plate. So now I've done that, you can kind of see it coming together. It looks really good, doesn't it? I've got to be careful because the green transfers until I put a glaze over the top. The stain transfers. So let's jump on to painting the ladybirds. Same as before, I'm using the ruby red and I'm just going to go over that entire body because he's so small. And then I'll put the black dots on top. And paint his head black. And there we are. I've added the black dots. I've just got to add his white eyes. And I've done the same on the plate. So let's jump ahead to that. There we are. So I added the white just by dotting with my tool. I'm going to use spring green, which will just go in the centre there. And that's the colour it makes. So now I'm just going to add it to the plate. There we are, all finished. What do you think? So now I've just got to add some clear glaze over the top. Thanks for watching.